good evening, and welcome to the Seed Giver Podcast. My name is Warren, and I am your host. Today is Monday, February the 10th, 2025. How have you guys been? Been good? My day has been pretty good. A little while ago, I was went to go drop the kids off to work, my son and daughter, and was going down this road that's well traveled and go up and down this road just about every day and saw a cop up ahead. And when I saw him, I immediately let off the gas. And but I saw him hit his brake lights because he was we were facing the same way, but obviously had his rear radar on and clocked me going over the speed limit. We'll say that much. Uh, Weird thing about it, I have a radar detector, and I just didn't have it on at the time. But so I pulled in to a gas station right next to the place where my kids work, and I figured it would be a good learning um, thing for the kids since they're both of driving age. And once I, made my turn, pulled into the gas station, immediately put the car in park, let all the windows down, front and back, and I had my, my wallet out with my license and whatever. And as the officer approached, he could see clearly into the vehicle, hands were visible, um, calm demeanor, and he's like, "Hey, I got you doing X amount in a X amount zone," and I was like, "Hey, I'm just taking my kids to school. I mean to work." And he was like, "Let me see your driver's license." Now I hadn't had a ticket in God, I don't know how long. And I was like, man, hopefully he'll just give me a warning or whatever. So I was telling my kids, my son in particular, I was like, this is what you do when you get stopped by the police. Immediately you pull over as soon as it's clear. Um, Let your windows down if there's tint on the windows. Keep your hands, visible either on the steering wheel or somewhere where they can see them. Take a deep breath, remain calm, comply. And it's funny. I had been watching, it comes on my feed, my YouTube feed, these different encounters people have with the cops, and they, give them a bunch of crap sometimes, like, I'm not giving you my ID. Why'd you pull me over? If they say you're speeding, well, I need to see it on the radar gun. Has it been calibrated? And they go through all these hoops. And it's mostly entertaining to me because being a black man, any man or any person, but especially being a black man here in America, there are some law enforcement that you know are not holding up the standard. I put it that way. Not all. There's just a few. There's just a few, and I've never come across one. So this is just you know knowledge I'm getting and repeating, regurgitating from media and whatnot. Now, the one thing I can say, if you're and I knew I was in it wrong. I knew I was speeding, but on that road, nobody really ever does the speed limit. But still, no excuse. Still, no excuse. So um, I didn't, try to deny it or any of that stuff. I was just, I didn't admit to it, but I didn't deny it. And I just, like I said, kept my cool. I was trying to, remain calm, make the officer feel safe, so I can continue to feel safe because I had my kids in the car with me. And long story short, he went back to the car. He ran his checks, whatever, came back, and he gave me a warning. So I'm a shout out to the Alabaster Police Department. This particular officer, I won't say his name. I didn't get his permission to, and I'm not sure how that works. But the officer was very, very nice. It was a black officer. Very nice, very mannerable, very professional. He could have easily gave me a ticket. I mean, and rightfully so. And that's one of the things I want to discuss a little bit today. You might hate me for it, but I found out a lot of times when a lot of these things escalate, it's because you were really in the wrong. I could have been one of those people. Yeah, I knew I was speeding, and I could have, been belligerent and like, hey, I need to see, I need to see the radar, I need to see, I don't believe I wasn't going that fast, why'd you pull me over, and when you do that kind of stuff, it just escalates. Now, I don't know if people are just, that bored with their life or just, adrenaline junkies and they need that. But I'm too old for that, man. I'm almost 60. I don't have time for all that foolishness. So, I just wanted to say that, like I said, I thought it was a good teaching moment for my son and my daughter, and hopefully this would help some other young people or and old. But when you're out there, you can't um, determine who's going to pull you over if you do something wrong. First of all, obey the speed limit, obey all traffic laws. Then you're less likely to get, you know, pulled over for whatever infraction that might happen. So first of all, make sure you obey the speed limit. Make sure you obey all the traffic rules of the road. And if you know that you're in the wrong, you know, be man, woman enough, own up to it, take a ticket, and you can always, dispute it in court. Half the time those guys don't even show up. And, or if you do get like a speeding ticket, I know I had last one I had probably 10, 15 years ago, maybe at the most. And you go to a traffic school and don't they don't take points off you and all that stuff, or you paid a little ticket and you're on your way. Minor inconvenience for lower insurance. So just wanted to encourage you guys to when you do get pulled over, or if you happen to get pulled over or have an encounter with the police, um, be as respectful as you can. Remain calm. Um, be mannerable, respectful. I think I said it already, but be respectful and don't do anything to escalate. Now, like I said, there are just some bad people out there on both sides of the law. You got some bad police officers, you got some bad people who, just, you know, built for controversy. So, but if you just take that advice and just, remain calm, whatever, it worked out. End of the story is he gave me a warning, and I was on my way. He just said, "Hey, watch your speed." Hey, no problem, sir. Appreciate you. And I'm on my way. So tonight could have went totally different because like I said, I've been watching. You've seen these videos where the people they just they start spouting out all these different laws, rules, and regulations, and what the cop can do, and they don't want ID, and all that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just you got enough stuff stacked against you. You don't know what kind of day that cop has had. I've been on that side before, and you don't know who you're gonna have to who you're approaching, what their mindset is, and all that stuff. So I understand. I understand the fear sometimes. I understand the precautions that they have to take. So, but it turned out good. I got a warning. Like I said, I knew better. So it's not like they did anything wrong. Guy was just doing his job. But like I say, he was real professional and really nice. And I appreciate the job that those guys do. Well, all right, that's all I had. Just wanted to share that a little bit with you, and hopefully it helps someone. You guys have a great and wonderful rest of your Monday, and we will see you on the next one.